Hello everyone, my name is Shivani and I will be presenting behalf of my team today. We are the group 23 and we are the part of the module, the Global Business Environment Evolution and Dynamics. So we have selected the company for this project is Mass Holding PSC. So we are the team of 5 members and myself, I'm Shivani. So I'm going to present the slides from 1 to 5 and Rahul, he will be presenting the slides from 14 to 16. And Ramakrishna, he will be going to present the slides from 12 to 13. And Chandu, he will be going to present the slides from 9 to 11. And Chaminda, he will be going to present slides from 6 to 8. So this is the main title of the Mass Holding PLC. It's an internationalization strategies of Mass Holding PLC, where it is a global leader in apparel of textile manufacturing. Moreover, this is the table of the content where we can see the introduction and the content of the mass holding, where it is the change in courage and the conclusion of the mass holding PLC. So coming to the introduction to the mass holding PLC is a mass holding PLC founded in 1987. A mass holding is a Sri Lankan apparel manufacturer that has established itself as a prominent player in the global garment industry, wherever they have recognized for their commitment to the innovation and sustainable practices. Mass Holding offers a diverse product portfolio and comprising the swimwear and sportswear, immediate apparel, and performance wear. Moreover, the company boasts a strong network of collaborations with leading multinational brands such as Adidas, Nike, Victoria's Secret, CK and Tommy. Moreover, the beyond the product excellence, Mass Holding prioritize the social responsibilities and environmental integrated sustainability principles into the all aspects of their businesses. They have established designing and development hubs strategically located in the key fashion centers like New York, London, Hong Kong, and Colombo. Moreover, the Mass Holding operates as a vertical integrated manufacturing and comparing the entire apparel value chain. This core business involves around designing, developing, and manufacturing of apparel for leading the global hands across the categories. And the operations of these mass holding, where we have geographically, mass holding boasts a manufacturing plant strategically located in the key countries like Canada, USA, Domi Dominican Republic, United Kingdom, Kenya, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and China, and Indonesia. So this is the this slide shows the distribution of mass holding for global presence, where it workforce across various geological locations. We can see the Sri Lanka with over of 90,000 employees in the companies. It's the primary hub, and other countries with a significant mass holding presence include India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and Vietnam. So I'm going to hand over the next slide presentation for Chaminda.
Thank you, Shivani. Why our team is selecting mass holding? It's because mass holding is a fascinating example for anyone interested in the apparel industry. They have transformed themselves from Sri Lanka to Sri Lankan company to global leader. But what is the most impressive is how they achieved this while prioritizing sustainability and ethical practices. Studying mass holding will give us a roadmap for success today in comparison clothing and market, where the consumers are increasingly demanding both style and responsibility. We'll see how they will embrace the internationalization, the champion of eco-friendly practices, and fostered culture in innovations. Hope this is a case study packed with the valuable insights. So we'll move to the next slide. Mass holding engage in the internationalization of its business. Mass holding journey from Sri Lanka, the root of the global apparel leader, is a truly inspiring. Their success hangs on their key element. First one is the constant push of the innovation in the design and production. Second, a deep commitment of sustainability evident in their responsibility sourcing and eco-friendly materials. So finally, it's a truly global presence in the design hub is a fashion capital strategy located manufacturing plants. Their global reach, ensuring efficient products and caters to diverse markets. As a consumer focus on sustainability, intelligence of the mass holding dedication position then for the continued success. They stand model for the navigating the global apparel landscape, prioritizing innovative sustainability and global perspective to deliver high quality garment while protecting our plants. Through the utilization of diverse method, the mass was able to suppress the constraints of singular strategies. By the leveraging of the advantage of each approach, they produce a solid and flexible strategy international growth. The political strategy is invaluable guide for business looking for success globally. So we'll move to the next slide. So in this slide, the mass holding internationalization strategy is on dimensional path of success. It's a complex web. So opportunities and challenges across various demand. So on this social and culture side, adopting products and respecting local customer can open door, new market and building brand loyalty. However, managing culture difference within the diverse workforce and navigating the terms regulation different countries can be hurdle outcomes. The economics landscape of both advantage and risks. Leveraging the cost advantage and accessing new market can forgo, but currency fluctuation and trade barriers can disrupt to the operations. So environmentally sustainable practice resonate with the total customer and but require high initial investment and ensuring access to sustainable resources globally become a challenge. When we are talking about political side, the politically mass only need to stay vigilant about political stability. The negatively environment regulation is different countries. The building strong relationship with the local government to minimize the risk. So when if you are talking about the final step, the finally technology offers the tool improve the efficiency and communication. But the requires investment addressing skill gaps in the workforce and managing cybersecurity threats. By understanding this interconnected domain, we gain deeper appreciation for the multifaceted landscape of mass holding, negatives as a global leader in the apparel industry. So I'm hand over this slide to Chandu. Chandu, this is for you.
Thank you, Chaminda. Myself, Sindhu. At present, I am going to represent slide, the internalization strategy of mass holdings. Mass holdings internalization strategy is a prime example of a thoughtful and measured approach. A key influence comes from the Uppsala model, which emphasizes a staged expansion and risk management. By initially focusing on building expertise in their home market of Sri Lanka, MA has created a strong foundation for further internalization. This aligns with the Uppsala model's concepts of a learning process, where success is one market provides the knowledge and resources to tackle new ones. Additionally, the Uppsala model's focus on gradual commitment is reflected in mass cautious approach. They likely used their initial success to build resources and experience, minimizing risk as they enter new market. We will now explore how mass combines this with the new network model for a well-rounded strategy. Now we move to the next slide. It's about Porter's five forces analysis of mass holdings. Mass Holdings is a Sri Lankan apparel manufacturer with a global presence. They have achieved success through a thoughtful internalization strategy and a strong understanding of the competitive landscape. In this slide, we will explore both of these aspects. Let's first take a look at Porter's five forces analysis of Mass Holdings. Mass Holdings is a Sri Lankan apparel manufacturer with a global network. They have manufacturing facilities in 17 countries, which allows them to source materials and labor from a variety of places. This helps them to mitigate risk and be more responsive to customer needs. Mars also has long-lasting partnership with a range of global brands. These partnerships allow mass to share information and collaborative on new products and processes. Mass products works with its customers to understand their needs and develop customized solutions. This helps Mars to stay ahead of the curve and meet the evolving needs of the fashion industry. Finally, Mars sources some of its raw materials from within Sri Lanka. This helps Mars to reduce its reliance on foreign supplies and control its costs. Coming to the next slide, it's about benefits of internalization strategy. While publicly available financial data of mass holdings is limited, we can estimate their revenue to be around $1.8 billion. Additionally, the financial performance of their subsidiary Mass PLC provides some indirect insights. Finally, by analyzing the competitive landscape through Porter's 5 force framework, Mass holdings can identify potential threats and opportunities. This analysis helps them develop strategies to stay ahead of the competition and achieve a sustainable competitive advantage. These are the internalization strategies for me. After these slides will be explainable by Ramakrishna.
Thank you, Chandu. Myself, Ramakrishna Gopidesi. These slides will be explained in charts. The charts we are looking at highlights the challenges mass holding faces across the markets. Developed markets bring competition and fast changing trends and more effective into it. Developing markets are offering potential cost advantages, but raises concerns about labor standard and counterfeiting. And as a fresher to the new markets, they will have cultural and regulatory hurdles. Beyond these, clothing industry faces rising labor standards, supply chain disruptions, and the need for technological advertisements. And understanding these challenges, it is a crucial for mass negative navigate global expansion and ensure success. And also specific challenges will vary by market and product category. By requiring in-depth research, mass trends like sustainability efforts can help mitigate challenges and differentiate them. Collaboration with local players can be key in the new markets like these to improve their business. And next slide, please. SWOT analysis for mass holdings. SWOT analysis of mass holding. So, well, in this competitive SWOT analysis of mass holdings, strengths, weaknesses, and threats are there. Strengths means the mass holding boasts a strong global presence, a diversified product portfolio, and a commitment to innovation and ethical practices. These strengths position them well in the competitive apparel industry. Weaknesses, however, problematic factors like limited brand recognition among consumers and dependence on a few key clients and weakness that mass holdings needs to address. Opportunities and also may inly growth opportunities lies in capitalizing on the rising demand for sustainable apparel, expanding into new markets, and also embracing technological advertisements, and additionally exploring the direct to consumer chain channels through e-commerce can also be a strategic move. Threats, fluctual raw materials prices, political instability, shifting consumers preferences, and potential supply chain disruptions are significant threats that mass holding needs to proactively manage. By leveraging their strengths, mitigation weaknesses, and capitalizing on opportunities while addressing threats, mass holdings can ensure long-term success in the evolving global apparel landscape. The next slides will be explained by Rahul.
Thank you, Ramakrishna. Hello everyone, myself Rahul Rasgula, and in this slide I'm going to explain about the risk mitigating strategies by mass holdings. This table in this slide we can see that this table showcases mass holdings comprehensive risk mitigation strategies across various market segments. As they were new in developed markets, they combat fierce competition and evolving consumer preferences through innovation, quality, and ethical sourcing, which are utmost crucial in ethically conscious markets. Strategic partnership leverage established brand recognition and also knowledge, and also developing market present challenges like lower labor standards, counterfeiting, and limited skilled workforce. Mass holdings combat market specific risk with targeted strategies considering location independence. Developed markets mainly focus on competition and ethical sourcing concerns. Here, mass focuses on innovation, quality, and ethical practices, especially in market prioritizing ethical production. Strategic partnership leverage brand recognition of established players. Developed markets mainly pose risk of lower labor standards and counterfeiting, and also diversification of sourcing reduces relying too much on high-risk countries, and also training programs address skill gaps, while collaboration with the local players provide market insights and helping uh, regulations. By understanding these risks and implementing targeted mitigation strategies, mass positions itself for continued success in the global apparel landscape. And coming to the next slide, it's about risk mitigating strategy based on the location dependence. Mass holdings combats market specific risks with targeted strategies considering location dependence. Developed markets mainly focuses on competition and ethical sourcing concerns. Here, mass focuses on innovation, quality, and ethical practices, especially in market prioritizing ethical production. Strategic partnership leverage brand recognition of established players. New markets also have cultural differences and important complexities. Through market research, it is crucial to understand cultural preferences and regulations while getting adapted product often cater to local tastes and partnerships with local influencers. Due to this, they will get industry-wide challenges including supply chain disruptions and also technological advancements. Mass prioritizes the supply chain resilient by diversifying suppliers across regions and exploring local production in some markets. By adopting technologically, it ensures they remain competitive globally. By understanding this location dependent risk and implementing targeted mitigation strategies, mass positions it for continued success in the global apparel landscape. And coming to the next slide, it's about the conclusion of our clothing brand mass holdings. It is the inspiration story of mass holdings transformation from a Sri Lankan just an undergarment maker to the global leader is in sustainable clothes. Worth is a worth reading for every business enthusiast. Their three prolonged strategy is what makes them successful. Mass holdings stay ahead of the curve through to the never-ending pursuit of innovative production and design. Mass holdings have a strong dedication to using eco-friendly products and in ethical sourcing, which appeals to modern consumers. Mass holdings strategically position manufacturing facilities at design centers in fashion capital, guaranteeing effective production while serving a variety of markets. The international plan of mass holding is a model of strategic growth and risk mitigation through the utilization of Uppsala and network model strength. They have reduced risk and maximized opportunities. Their success has been largely attributed to having a well-defined internationalization plan, solid alliances, and also through comprehension of 4 to 5 forces. Using techniques specific to each area, they proactively address difficulties in existing, developing, and even the emerging economies. Mass holdings is in a strong position to continue succeeding going forward. Their dedication to innovation, sustainability, and more behavior fits in nicely with the changing needs of customers by making the most of their advantages, minimizing their disadvantages, and also opportunities. Mass holdings is a prime example of navigating the global apparel landscape responsibly and comparatively. With this slide, we are at the end of our PowerPoint presentation about the international clothing brand Mass Holdings. And the quote of the day is: "A successful team is not a many hands, but of one mind." Thank you. Have a nice day.